Okay, today is October 24th, and I just got a call from Mitsubishi that the Outlander has had the air conditioning compressor changed and the dbcam self-smoothing procedure done. We're going to check on that second one when I get down there because, as I told them, I'm not taking the car back unless I get a yellow card in my PHEV Watchdog app because they keep telling me that it's been done and it's never done. So we're going to verify that before I take the car, but I'm heading down there right now to go pick it up, and then we're going to begin testing over the next week, 2 weeks, month. I'm going to drive it every day. I'm going to park my brand new truck, which is annoying, but that'll be parked, and I'll be driving the Mitsubishi every day to see if I can get this RBS EV fault to trip again, and then we're going to go from there. So wish me luck. So, of course, we get in and, gas tank is completely empty. This is the second time, whatever. Can't say nothing about it because they just don't care. That's twice I brought it in with a full gas tank, got it back with a complete refuel warning. Like, I don't even know how much is in there. Anyway, we're going to check the Watchdog app and see that it gives me a yellow card. All right, we have a yellow card. It's showing plus 3.5 amp hours gained. We're at 63% battery instead of 56. So we have gained back some power here. That should allow me to do my testing now, knowing that the air conditioning compressor problem is resolved. The dbcam problem is resolved. Are we going to get any more EV RBS error high voltage warnings? I don't know. I have to drive this for a month and see. But that's a good sign that they've got everything, to my knowledge, that was wrong with this figured out. All I can do is drive it. Unfortunately, as soon as I pulled out of their parking lot, the engine started, even though we have a full battery charge. So 147, 249 kilometers is what we have on this when I got it back. And completely empty tank just cost me 40 bucks. But they didn't charge me for putting my winter tires on, so I guess that's a wash. Gary puts the gas in it and they swap the tires for free. I don't know. I do have to thank Gina for that. She said, no, I'm not charging you. So thank you, Gina. All right, I will reset the tripometer because we just filled up the tank, and I want to see how many kilometers we go before we get any RBS or EV warnings again. I am hearing some real strange grinding noises coming from the bottom of this car. Is it the brakes from sitting for 8 weeks? I asked them to clean the brakes. Never heard whether they did or not. Probably didn't. I just came around the corner back there with my foot not on the brakes even, and I heard. I'm going to turn right here. See if you guys hear this. Oh yeah, hear that? Hear that? All right, bringing the car back to Mitsubishi right now. Didn't even go home with it. It's just something is rattling. It's super noisy. It's going back. Okay, so they told me there's a wheel bearing. They know which one it is. They've ordered the part. They forgot to tell me about it when I picked the car up. So that's being taken care of as well. I asked the local manager to have the brakes cleaned from it sitting over there 7 weeks. And I just told Gina that. I said, did they look at that? She said she never heard anything about it, but she's going to do it for me. When I bring the car in on Tuesday to get that bearing done, they're going to clean all the brakes and everything, so there won't be any rattling or sticking or scraping noises from that as well, because there could be some of that going on. So I do have to say they are trying to get to the bottom of this with me. So I do have to bring the car back on Tuesday, but it's a start, right? Well, at least we're starting at a level plane here. We know that the dbcam is not interfering with this RBS problem, and we know the air conditioning is not part of that anymore. So I'm willing to drive this thing for the next month and just see what happens. Hey, I guess we actually need to turn the air conditioning on full and test it, because they did just replace that system. So let me just give it a go and see, make sure that it's working. I can report the air conditioning is on, it's working, it's ice cold, my feet are freezing. Also, guys, the fact that they could finish this dbcam self-smoothing, they've had so many problems for the last 3 years trying to get this done. The master technician that saw one of my posts on the Mitsubishi forum said that if your car has the bad air conditioning compressor unit, that you cannot complete this. Now that they've replaced the air conditioning compressor and they've been able to do this, I have high hopes that that's what the problem was. I'm going to take a photo of this for you guys to show you that all my my stats for the cell voltages are on here, and I'll just take a photo for posterity's sake. And it's showing that it says judgment result unnecessary to replace. So they're saying they're still not going to replace my battery. Even with a fresh dbcam, it only holds 63%. And we know it just drops like a stone from there back into the 50s quite quickly. And I'm seeing that all the voltages are 4.093 for the best ones, 4.90 for the worst ones. And we do have a bunch that are 4.092. And they're all numbered and listed, and it shows you that they're all still in good operating health, other than the fact that they don't hold what they should. I will show you guys the state of my winter rims from where they store them down there. They're stored in a sea can, and I bought $100 for brand new nuts. And the following season, they put rusty nuts back on the car. I complained about it in a video before. And here, I'll show you my rims. Yep, that's what they look like. But I'm not going to bother replacing them because I don't care about this car anymore. So 3.5 amp hours gained is actually substantial, guys. That's going to be probably close to 15 kilometers per charge that we're going to get in the car. 7% more battery. We're up to 63% now. And that's a lot. So that's been my complaint all along, is that these cars over the course of a year lose 12 to 15 kilometers per charge. And how long is it going to hold up here in the 60 percentile? I don't know. I'm assuming that within a couple months we'll be back down into 59, 58, whatever. But we'll just drive it. It is a substantial gain for now. I just wanted to let you know I'm on it. I'm doing the math. I'm paying attention. And I've been complaining about this for years. And at this point, I feel like I'm the only guy, the lone drummer boy, beating the drum here. But I still own the car, so I'm going to keep beating that drum. Super frosty out this morning, but I was just sitting down at the computer and I noticed that under my truck, which hasn't been driven for a few days, I could see a shiny puddle. Now, the truck doesn't have any engine or anything in it, but it does have coolant and coolant lines. Yes, good morning. See the lights come on when I get close, but we got to look under here. Oh yeah, there's something under there. What is that? Is stay this morning. Ugh. Oh, that's cold. Oh no. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. Ooh. Okay, so I just wanted to roll that back. I just want to take a look at this and see. What is this? Has it got a color to it, or is it just water? Just water. Who loves you? Who loves you? I feel like I should play some horror movie music or something. So how does the old beater end up in the garage nice and warm and plugged in, and my new truck ends up out there cold? Windshield wipers ripping themselves apart. So I asked my wife to help me drive the Mitsubishi over the next month here to put some kilometers on it. And she basically said, no fucking way. She's not driving it. So it's going to be up to me and my daughter. I'm keeping this car for my daughter. But after riding in this yesterday, coming back from Mitsubishi, I'm like, oh. After driving the new truck around for the last 3 months, I'm like, no, I can't do it. Don't want to do it. Just couldn't be bothered. And I know that it's going to crap out on me here probably again. And, alright guys, we've had the Mitsubishi home for 1 day, and the wife just took it out, drove it across town to go pick up my daughter. And I have to report that you guys saw me test the air conditioning when we picked it up yesterday, because that's what they replaced. I never thought to test the heater. Why would I? They just replaced the whole HVAC system the last time it was in the shop, so that's all brand new. But apparently there's no heater in this car. It's not working. So not only did they give me the car back knowing that it needed a bearing, so it's got to go back on Tuesday for this bearing job, now I'm going to have to tell them the heater don't work either. So just a string of events that is non-stop